Emmanuel, what details have police released so far regarding the motive behind the killings of a housewife and her 6 children?
Because the mastermind, whose name is Umar, allegedly, alleged mastermind, whose name is Umar, is believed to be a relative of the deceased victim. And of course, luckily enough for the police, before the deceased victim died, as the mother of 6 died, she was able to identify Umar. She was able to mention the name Umar to residents before she died at the Murtala Mohammed Specialist Hospital. So it was easy for community members, it was easy for security operatives, move swiftly, smoke these alleged criminals wherever they were hiding. So far so good. 3 suspects have been arrested, but so far we were meant to understand that it's actually 7 alleged criminals that actually took part in that operation that led to that gruesome killing. Yeah.
Now, Emmanuel, can you tell us how the suspects were apprehended and the role the community members played before handing them over to the police?
Yes, the community members clearly told us when the community toured this morning, from this morning up to this afternoon, they told us that they made use of the info the deceased victim. Old baby. So she mentioned things. They later discovered that, of course, it has a lot to do with a little bit of suspected family tree. And they know that this boy has been around the notorious body. Umar guy, who she mentioned, they knew that the boy has been notorious, and they identify his hideout. Since it is someone they know already who has been causing mayhem from the community, they were able to quickly track and whereabouts. And of course, in the middle of the night, they paid him a surprise visit to his hideout and picked him up and they handed him over to the divisional headquarters of the police at the Kumboso area of the street. Yeah.
Now, I'm not sure if at this time you would be able to give us perhaps a motive if it has been released, but my question for you is, what steps are the Kano State Police Command taking to ensure justice for the victims and reassure residents amid heightened fear in Dorayi Chiranchi?
Yes, I spoke to the councillor representing that particular ward. He told us that there's been a lot of community policing. There's this new initiative they call it Neighbourhood Corps. I think that actually contributed to the apprehension of those particular criminals, alleged criminals. So the Kano State Police Command continued to mention this kind of incidents as embarrassing, despite all efforts they are making. And of course, they are saying that there are new initiatives in the Kano State Neighbourhood Corps will continue to remove this fear from community members and will get, bring more credibility to the security apparatus of the state. So far so good. That has been the steps taken so far. But I can tell you that particular resident which we visited, the entire people facing the particular home of that deceased victim, all of them ran away for their lives. They have not been sleeping. It happened Saturday afternoon, beginning past the night up this morning. They are still away and managed to run away until tension is down before they return. So that's just the situation for now in the Dorayi local government area.
News Central's correspondent Emmanuel Bagudu reporting from Kano State. Thank you, Emmanuel.